And welcome. I would love to take you on a quick walk through Molo9. Here we have, the landing page. You'll scroll down and this will be empty the first time you use it. This is where you add in whichever data you want to be discussing with your clients in order to help them understand why specific projects should be done in a specific order. So this entire tool is for digital marketers, marketing freelancers. When you're speaking with clients, you may have noticed that sometimes they think that you're proposing a project because you're trying to upsell them and not because it's the next project they need to do in order to see better results with a project that they think they want. So I'm sure you know how it is. They read an article on in Inc. magazine or Fortune, and they decide that they need a specific marketing project done. But you, as the experienced marketer, know that that project is not going to get them results unless they fix something crucial in their business first. For example, they want you to do an entire huge Instagram project for them, but they don't have their onboarding fixed. They don't have sales funnels. They don't have any way of nurturing a lead that comes to their website. So you tell them that's a great idea, but first we should do this. And they accuse you of trying to upsell them. Well, this dashboard, which is now the home screen of Molo9, I literally designed this to put that argument to rest. So this is how it works. Insights and recommendations. Here are the top 14 different projects and priorities that every company should have. And typically what I found in my experience over the past 15 years is that once we get to the bottom of this, we start over at the top. We look at gross revenue again. We look at revenue source snapshot. So this is cyclical. This is not you go through all 14, improving all 14 different KPIs, and then you're done. This is something that you can always go back to the top and keep refining, improving. So now let me show you, now that you see how the dashboard is laid out to help you with communications with your clients and getting them to focus on the right projects in the right order, let's look at the Molo9 marketing brain. So you go down here and you say, increase my gross revenue. And it will take you here because based on the information that I had put in, what it told Molo9 is that I actually need to close more sales. So you come down here, you take this, you say, what is your budget? And it will show you all the different options of all the strategies that are available to my unique business. And I'll show you what that is in a second. These are the budget options for the strategies available. And then deadline. These are the projects. Let's see, done in a day. So these are the projects that could be done in a day. If the client wants an easy win, here you go. Now, what you do is you take this and you drop it into your favorite project proposal to send off to your clients. But what if you don't know how to complete one of the recommendations in here? What do? You go over here, click Learn How. Boom, the instructions pop up for you. Got your back. So you'll see here examples of what this looks like in the real world. There's a brief explanation at the top. Then you see the examples, a lot of examples, and then you see the instructions. Now, if you have any questions about this process, you click this feedback button right here and you put in what your experience is. And if you have a question, you type it in here. Then hit send. Add your email. So when you ask a question, we have your email to be able to send it back. There we go. You add your email in so that we can send you an email with the answer. Okay, now, what if your first language is not English? You have all these other languages down here. Let's translate it to Italian. Boom. The entire thing is now in Italian. You're welcome. Feel loved. Now, let me switch this to Italian. Okay, look, everything is now switched into Italian. Now, let's say you're probably wondering, let me put this back in English first. You might be wondering how I got these recommendations here. I'm going to go to home, home, edit my company profile. Look at all this information here. So I'm going to pick, double click, and I could pick from any of these industries to have it customized. A lot of you are with small agencies. You're consulting as a freelancer. You're consulting with you're a small marketing agency. You're a big agency. You just choose from here. Your brand fascination score in the onboarding. I actually teach you exactly where you can go to get this done, and I give you a summary so you can pick. Let's pick this one, Prestige. Now, these need to be filled in, and they were numbers that got too complicated for people, so now it's just a range. Do you think your CAC is too high, low, or do you need to go here? Do you need help? You click here if you need help figuring out if your CAC is high or low. LTV. You can pick one, but keep in mind that if you say your LTV is excellent, that your CAC is wonderfully low, and your goal completion rate is wonderfully high, you won't see any recommendations because you've just told Molo9 that you don't need, your business is perfect. So that's what you'll see. If you see this, it's because you told Molo9 that your business is perfect. Now, let's say our business is not perfect. Let's see what happens. Double click here. Too high. It's too expensive for me to buy customers. Customers are leaving. They are not staying. We are sad. And then goal completion rate, too low. People, GCR is also known as your conversion rate. So GCR is goal completion rate, which means if your goal is for somebody to see an ad, then click on that ad, go to a landing page and buy something. If they do not go and complete the goal that you have for them, your goal completion rate is low. So now let's go here and let's see what happens. Okay, it is calculating. We're going to give it a second to calculate. There we go. Whoa, look at all that. These are all the things that you could do. Oh, and note, there are 2 pages worth of recommendations. So we're just on page 1. There's 2 pages worth of things that you could be doing, like remarketing display ads after you send out your email complaint. That one's a really, really fun one. Not a lot of people do it. That's why it's very, very successful. Okay, anyways, that is your quick tour. Oh, how do you get to, so if you go home, you'll see that you're here. Yours will look blank until you put information in. You won't see these colors until there's information. But if you want to have another way, this is all linked to bring you directly to the results where you will see the recommendations. But some people like to go this way, choose a goal, and then you can select other options from here. Get more leads, establish domain authority, increase conversions. So you have a few different options. Another thing to keep in mind is we have acquisition channels and funnel analysis template, checklists and workshops. And yeah, that is everything that is included with the Molo9 AppSumo deal.